Hello. It's 5 in the morning. So, I stumbled across this Reddit post, right? Hypothetically, stupid idea, but if we just didn't credit songs using GD levels at all, so there are someone swarmed with GD fans misappropriating their work. And when I saw this, I was thinking about it for a minute, right? And we have a few examples and why we should and the potential benefits and all that. And I was thinking about this, right? So let's analyze this because I just can't stop thinking about it. So, obviously, we have the screen cap of society, which had its own whole thing. And let's read this. After seeing the tweet about Rain Shower and the artist being annoyed that no one actually creates a song with its proper name and the whole pathetic 240px copyright strike situation. Now, the rain shower situation. Rain showers art would be, I believe, Silent Room. So let's go there. Oh, that's a whole other person. Here we go. Um, I can't find it. So obviously, right, there is a tweet about Silent Room addressing that being annoyed that nobody is crediting the song proper. Alright. Okay, so that's fair, right? Nobody's crediting the song, you can get quite pissed. And nobody credits me. So if nobody credits me, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so late. I have not slept. I'm stumbling. So, hypothetically, if nobody credits me while they're using my song, I'll probably get a little pissed. But there are also people let's say, people that just aren't, they don't mind, right? No, people have their rights about music and the whole pathetic 240px copyright situation. This guy was copyright striking videos that were using his song, and this probably didn't help for the fact that this was a big level, top one. Who I'm thinking about that as well. What are the creators' motivations of this? Obviously, because of the mass use of this song, there might be a thing you could say about that. Uh, it could really go either way with both of these examples. I am not an informed historian. I am a person who makes stuff that is lacking sleep and just I am overanalyzing this way too much. I should go to sleep. Alright, let's just keep going. I wonder, could we solve the issue? Also, don't harass the person here, okay? This is just me analyzing this post. The, I wonder, could we solve the issue of people sworn musicians over GD plus their songs only being known as GD songs by just not crediting them if we can avoid it? So, their songs only being known as GD songs. There are a lot of examples. You can bring up, like, for example, the song used for Slaughterhouse, Lost. This is pretty much a GD song in the eyes of those who see it. You probably know it from GD. Can I find one? Yeah, GD, GD, GD. And I don't know what the creator thinks about that. People might say, oh, free engagement, whatever, right? By just not crediting them if we can avoid it. Now, not crediting is obviously just a problem. You can't, like, run away from the problem by trying to hide it, per se, if you know what I mean. Like, let's say someone doesn't want their music being used anywhere like this. In any case, they're completely allowed to do that, you know? And by inherently avoiding it, you're making a bigger fuss about it. You're by swiping the dust under the rug, per se, you create a bigger problem. Okay, it's what 3240 asked in its negotiations with the society host. And if nobody knew what the song actually was, according to the people, the song remains intact from being associated with Soul GD. They are just gonna get a bunch of annoying children in the comments. Annoying children. Oh wait, let's think about it. It's what the creator asked. If it's what the creator asked, then comply with the creator. I don't know what else to say. If I don't want my work being associated with something, and you can also just do whatever you want. You can do that. You can do that. For example, I don't really want my music being used. Let's say, actually, I don't really care all that much. And you see, that's the thing. Uh, it really solely depends on what I want to do with the art that I put out to the world. And what this guy is doing is no different. I guess actually there is a little bit of difference with the whole monetary thing, but I am not qualified for that. I am just someone that's thinking about this stupid idea. Okay. Anyways, and if nobody knew what the song actually is, or couldn't tell the people, the song remains attacked from being associated with Solidity, and the artist will get a bunch of annoying children in their comments. Annoying children in their comments. We can bring up the actually it's over here Creo and Black Blizzard. I don't know if people knew Creo all that much before Black Blizzard, but I do know that after that he's been part of the spotlight, per se. For example, if we go to just go to new browse. You know, he gets a whole lot of attention, tens of thousands of views on Newgrounds solely. On Newgrounds solely, this one's reaching 100,000 even. And you know, like, he's obviously gotten way more popular since Blizzard. I found the song actually. What's it called again? Dimension. Yeah, this is about to reach a million actually. And you know, everything before that, Anyways, a similar thing mentioning Dimension by Creo. Do we know Creo's input in any of that scenario? Because if I recall correctly, it was Kramal's fit with the whole thing. He wanted to keep it a secret. Don't source me on this. I'm extremely tired. Ignoring children is something was done with Black Wizard and Slaughterhouse, I think. No. You're gonna need to give us off on that because even I don't recall anything regarding the Slaughterhouse song. People knew it pretty fairly. I even saw someone just re-uploading it straight up on Newgrounds a couple of years back. It was a fun moment. I figured out how the Newgrounds system worked. The former couple will ban anyone from mentioning Dimension by Creo. Now, this one is not regarding Creo, this one's regarding Krimal and his input, not Creo's input. You see, that's a bit different than pathetic 240 copyright striking everyone and Krimal banning anyone because it's different, it's different. And the latter got its song replaced, I think. What? Slaughterhouse? Would that be Slaughterhouse or Dimension? Because they haven't got replacements, per se. They do have, like, non replacements. Slaughterhouse got a non replacement, but it's always had a non replacement, I'm pretty sure. And that doesn't change anything. It's still Crimes is Lost as the song. It didn't get replaced at any point. None of these levels got their songs replaced per se at any point, not even Society. Society got a remix, but I'm pretty sure that was just a non replacement. Obviously, this would be a far-fetched plan, but it could work. Hypothetically, we could just ban comments mentioning the names of GDE songs, and the actual game replace the songs with an identical nong that has a blank name. The end goal is simply preventing as many people from knowing what the song is as possible. Alright, so let's think about this. Hypothetically, we could just ban comments mentioning the names of GDE songs. Now, bit of a side tangent, but I remember like The End by Xylinox. That was like the initial point where I was like, what is this song? The song that I got from the game isn't the same that I'm hearing from YouTube, right? That was my introduction to the concept of noise. And I actually really wanted to know what the song was because I liked the song. And that's the thing. By just banning comments mentioning the names of GE songs, it's essentially just like song censorship. Song censorship, and I don't think on um and in the actual game replace the songs with an identical noun that has a blank name. I'm actually not sure what this is about. Are you saying like non replacements with a blank name? But that's kinda stupid. Even on Newgrounds, if we're going for, like, let's say, Sinister Silence, right? This, it's necessary to credit something if you're doing a cover or a remix. Well, actually, you can see an original version credit here. That's actually pretty cool. Anyways, I didn't know that. So an identical noun that has a blank name, so essentially just obfuscating that it is a remix. Okay, let's say it wasn't a remix, like a completely original song that fits the tempo and all that. That would be the pictured as perfect and plus replacement. Tempos line up. Yeah, even here, right? This is a completely original thing. Is syncs to the level? Yeah, that's pretty cool. At the end of the day, if you did it like this, then maybe you could get away with like not crediting the original artist because it's a completely original song that's used to replace. Yeah, I don't know if I'm following along myself either. Replace the songs with an identical noun that has a blank name. It doesn't have to be a blank name. If we're replacing the song, it could really be a name like Kier. You know, heck, we don't really even need to put the original artist's name here. We could completely get away with ignoring it. Whatever. Blah blah. Band cosmos in it. That's not really all that good. The end goal is simply preventing as many people from knowing what the song is as possible. It's a double-edged sword because, like, music discovery. Music discovery is, I want to know what the song is. I don't really, because what if I wanted to support the artist, let's say? I wanted to buy their music. That's rich coming from me, but like, you know, what if I, what if the artist is like crazy unknown? Like, I never knew about Pathetic 240px until, uh, until this whole thing. Damn, it's all singles. Nothing about society. Yeah, and like, what if Pathetic 240px have a fan cam? I'm getting sidetracked. The point is, what if you wanted to support an artist in the future? We are all, uh, let's say, I am too young to support an artist. I could like raise awareness for this cool artist, like check out this guy's stuff. It's really awesome. And you could say this about Silent Room with Rain Shower, Nhelv, and the rest of his entire catalog. You could support him if you simply gave credit. And I know there would be a bunch of children, like flicking around. And that is just the side effect of being on the internet, you know? Because you're online, everyone's online. Even these stupid, annoying children, and they also want to know who made the song. They can go, oh, that's a cool song, because they have that much of a capacity. Even if they're commenting strange esoteric brain rot, they're ultimately liking it and engaging with the art, supporting the artist per se. You could say this is like bad publicity is good publicity. I don't know what the saying is. because more people will go to the artist, you know? More people are going to pathetic 240px's uh, profiles and listening to his stuff now. I haven't, but I know that by this people will. And actually, now it's preventing as many people. And that's just the thing. It doesn't work in the age of, people, and it's their stuff. It's their stuff. They have all the rights to, like, say they're kind of annoyed that people aren't crediting them, or they have the right to uh, take down if people strike people down if they so incline. They're allowed to do that because it's their stuff, their music, and by like obfuscating it, this is a exception because that's what they want to do. Let's say let's say someone uses one of my songs, and I would think that's pretty cool. If they didn't credit me, I would be a little bit sour, but like, someone used my song, that means more people will listen to it, whether they know who I am or not. Look at Kevin McLeod or like 009 Sound System. I'm getting sidetracked. This is unrelated. Oh, I'm so tired. That's a 20-minute rant. Anyways, this is, yeah, it's a stupid idea, but like, I know at the end of the day, it's from your heart is in the right place, right? I do think that this person over here's heart is in the right place. People don't want to be whacked around the room sometimes, and it's completely up to the it's it's a case by case thing, I guess. Is that what I'm trying to say? I am so tired, man. I can't believe I just spent 20 minutes talking about this. Oh, unbelievable. I'm not even gonna edit it, I'm just gonna upload it straight away. My thoughts will become part of the world. Blah, 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 blah,